Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jessie and I do some bullet journal, bookish, and lifestyle content here on YouTube. Without further ado, let's dive right in. I got a new journal from Yop and Tom. They so far are my favorite bullet journal company and I just very much enjoy all of their stuff. So my current journal was an Archer and Olive A5 craft paper journal and it was great, but just not really for me. I really want to go back to the white pages. So this is the journal I got. I have two other journals from Yop and Tom actually. So I have the Moon and Stars A5 dot grid in Midnight Blue. And I also have the A5 Hummingbird in Forest Green. And the one that I currently just bought is the Tarot Hand in Deep Ocean. This color is absolutely gorgeous. It is so pretty. Plain. I love the little card around it. And as the card says, it's a dot grade A5, extra thick 160 GSM paper, key index and pen test pages, back cover envelope, flat lay binding, and it is vegan leather. So it has the elastic closure. It has two ribbon bookmarks. And when you open it up, you get your thank you card from them, as well as a little QR code. You can win some things if you scan it. And this is what I really love about them. They have made their own grid guide. So it has the amount of dots across and down. And if you want to do 2 columns, 3 columns, 4, 5 columns with a space in between, which is really great. And it also has one with 5. And then if you flip it over, so this is a cross, if you flip it over, it actually has them going downwards, which is really wonderful. I always just fold this. It's scored already for you to fold. And I just put this in the envelope in the back. So when you open it back up, you have your front page. This is very thick cardboard, which I love. And then when you open it up, it's the perfect page. You don't have to close it and it's great. So we have a key for bullet code and color. Flip it. We also have the index page. And what I love is there's not, excuse my language, a shit ton of index pages. It's super small and great. If you really wanted to, you could just take this page out. But yeah, it's great. Another thing I love about Yop and Tom is that they mark the centers of the pages and the sides. So the center has a little cross and down the sides, it has a little tick of where the middle of your page is, so you don't have to keep counting, which I love. And then there's a pen test page in the back. So normally you kind of have this weird page in the center, in the very beginning of your journal, but nobody really uses it. So I'm glad they put it at the back. And then, like I said, you have your pen test page. Okay, so the next step that I take into creating a new bullet journal, especially life or reading, obviously we're doing my reading journal, but I like to go through my previous journal and see what I liked and what I disliked about it. So if you're not new, you know that I originally had this cover on my life journal, but I switched it out because it's just too big to fit here. So that's that. So this was 2020, I believe, 2021. I had a bunch of most anticipated reads crossed off or marked. I loved doing this. This was beautiful. I might do this for my new one. I just love the flower vibe. And I kind of cut a bunch and I just used it as like the headers. 2022, which I very much loved this. I love you 3000. If you know what that's from, we're friends. If not, because it's very popular, we can't be friends. My Goodreads challenge. This is this year, so obviously not everything is filled out. Stats. I have not filled this in a while. I still have to do, oh no, I did. August. I have to fill out August. Look at me go. Other books I've been using a little bit more. Quotes, not so much. I really do want to use this page. I think that I just forget. Yeah. Obviously the monthly book ladder battle. That's it. I got this idea from Plant-Based Bride and I love it. I still have to do July, August books to see where we are, but 22 before the end of 22. I'm pretty sure I've read all of these already. I'll just have to put them in. And then January, again, I started with doing all of the book reviews and then we moved and it was just a lot and I haven't, I set it up for that and I just didn't. Then in March we had another, the March gear up for the readathon. April, I really loved April. I did a very colorful, I love mini eggs. If you know me, these are my absolute favorite Cadbury mini eggs. Oh, they're delicious. Everything was very simple up until now, July, and then we are in, well, we just finished August, but this was the autumn equinox for the readathon. Quests. And then this is September, where we are at the present moment. It is the 2nd. But yeah, so at the very beginning of this, I also have all of my years of the Goodreads tracker. I put this on the front just so I would know. I have to put the number in actually. I beat the goal though. Just a little flip through. We'll go to this year and what I liked. Obviously, I love the pages here. They're wonderful. And then what I like to do is I just like to write down what pages I very much enjoy. So I love obviously my title pages. I love doing the anticipated reads. Obviously the tracker and stats. Other books I used a little bit more this year. And then the quotes page, like I said, I really want to continue to use this. Yes, we're still doing the ladder battle. And then I love doing this, so obviously it's going to be 23 before the end of 23. And then we start. Okay, so having gone through that, I think I want to try the Goodreads tracker for the years that I have at the very beginning. I want to try and make a bookmark that I can just put in the front of each journal as I go along for the years. So, Goodreads tracker bookmark. I think that'll be a lot easier because it's fun going back and seeing how many books I read each year, if I completed or didn't complete it. So these are all the pages that I'm going to put in my new journal.